Here I go. Here I go. Yeah. Hockey game has started. Hockey game. Ha 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 ha. Hockey game has started. It's McKagan. It's McKagan. It's McKagan. It's McKagan. It's McKagan. It's McKagan. I'm here tonight. Let's watch some hockey. Game 4. Eastern Conference Final. Last year's Stanley Cup champion, the Florida Panthers, are one game away to returning to the final match of the season, the battle for Lord Stanley's Cup. And the Florida Panthers have been crushing and embarrassing the Hurricanes during this entire matchup. The Hurricanes have this unfortunate curse that I learned about. I didn't know this was a thing. Apparently, this is a thing. The Hurricanes have this curse where they haven't won a conference final game since they advanced to the Stanley Cup final and won. Here come the Panthers for Hagee's shot. That's barely wide, man. There's no way it's that quiet. There's no way it's that quiet. It is that quiet. Wow. Volume 10. Maybe sometimes you're like, oh, this volume is so loud, and then man, you just turn up 2 more notches and it really gets loud. Whatever. All right. Make sure all our lights are on. Here, Hurricanes taking some shots. They're on the offensive zone. This is a disgusting, disgusting, disgusting display of a team just crumbling when it matters most. And not just a team that this has happened to. This is going to be their 3rd time in 5 years where they've gotten swept in the conference final. Now you're over here like, we caking. There's still a game. They still have to play. Oh my gosh, the Panthers haven't even scored. The Hurricanes haven't even let in a goal yet. You don't get to this point for a reason, right? And they got to this point substantially. You're just toast. You're cooked. Everyone knows what you're capable of, and you're just not capable of winning at this point. You're not capable of changing the outcome of this game, of this match. It's just not a possibility. You're not capable of doing that. Here we go. Panthers win the face-off in their defensive zone. And then they also lose the puck to the Hurricanes in the neutral zone. Hurricanes have it all the way back behind the Panthers' net, getting pucks deep. But just like they're getting pucks deep, Panthers be icing that puck. So that puck coming all the way back. How's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone doing tonight? This week cake and we're watching some hockey. They are down some very important players. Is the live working tonight? All right, Panthers come away with the puck behind their net. Let's see how they clear it. Burns keeps it in, and the Hurricanes take a shot. I mean, that's been a couple of things for the Hurricanes too, is that they haven't been taking shots. I mean, what was it? Game 2, they had 5 shots, and it was no, they had 6 shots, 7 shots, and it was 30 minutes and gone in the hockey game. I mean, 7 shots in 30 minutes. It's just such an embarrassment. You're not doing anything. You're not trying to win. And the sad thing, and I think the thing the Panthers are going to have to be extremely, extremely, extremely careful about. something I've noticed early about this hockey game is the line changes the Panthers are participating in. They aren't safe. I think the Panthers are kind of at this point to where they're not taking their opponent that seriously. And because they're not taking their opponent super, super seriously, I feel like they're giving themselves the opportunity to make easier mistakes. Panthers getting offensive opportunities. Bennett from behind the net. Panthers tried to keep the puck in the offensive zone, but they were unable to do so. Sounds like the Minnesota Frost won the Walter Cup. So they won the trophy the first 2 years that the league has existed. Wow. Aurora Football Club. That's cool. I'll have to look that up. I got distracted. I got to post. I got to post. I got to share the channel, everybody. How is everyone doing tonight? How is everyone doing tonight? I mean, Memorial Day weekend, right? Some of you got a day off, some of you didn't. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed their time with their loved ones if they could, and remember those that came before them. Hopefully, are still here or not here. Of course, today's the day that we remember them. The beer stick. Look at me getting distracted by condolences by beer sticks. No, I'm so thankful that all of you have joined me today. We're watching some hockey. We're talking some Stanley Cup playoff hockey. Hurricanes, Panthers, game 4 in Florida. Panthers are ready to close out this series, and Rod Brindamore. I have no idea what this dude's been saying to his team. Let's watch the Cats finish out the series tonight, everybody. Let's talk hockey. All right. Little Sharon. I wonder how that looked like for the Frost. I really want to see that overtime goal. It was an overtime goal. Not too bad yourself, Kagan. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I mean, we get to watch Stanley Cup playoff hockey, but not just that. This Florida Panthers team, this is like when a team has a personality, it's just so much different than when a team is like when they're just we play the sport, we're not going to talk to the media, we don't look like we're enjoying ourselves. We're so dialed in, we're so focused on this accomplishing this one thing that they just don't have a personality, they don't have a soul. That's what I like about this Florida Panthers team. And that's what it feels that's so different from the Tampa Bay Lightning team. It just felt like Hedman and Kucherov, they're just very silent and stoic players. I mean, they had a handful of Russian players too, right? We're not saying they don't know English, but maybe they just didn't want to talk. Who knows? And I'm not saying it was only the Russian players. I'm just saying that some of the players on the Tampa Bay Lightning team, or just a few players, just didn't feel like they had a lot of people on that team that really spoke up. A very quiet team. Whereas the Florida Panthers, it's just full of all these rough and rowdy guys. I mean, the Florida Panthers is just a bunch of guys that aren't going to let you sleep. They're the guys that are going to tease you. These are the guys that are at camp that are going to take your underwear from your tent and then hang it up on the flagpole. That's what the Panthers feel like. Well, welcome. Welcome, everybody. It's so great to see everybody. We got to set up the cards for tonight, and we'll definitely open a pack. So, what we do when I'm watching these playoff games, everybody, is I have this box of packs. So, I purchased a bunch of hobby boxes, and I just put all the packs in here, right? There's a bunch of packs in here left, right? And we open a pack during each playoff round, right? It's so much fun. Hey, Mod, could you get me our cards, please? We gotta show off the cards for everybody. I can't wait. Hurricanes and Kitties. Cats. Seth Jones with a ripper of a shot. Wow. Hurricanes, they're kind of stunned right now. They don't know what to do. The puck's behind their net. Panthers with some chippy shots. They're keeping it in. It's behind the net. Can the Panthers keep up this attack? Hurricanes whiffing on clearing attempts. Oh my gosh. The Hurricanes, they're struggling so bad to compete. They're just nowhere near the level of the Panthers. And that's exactly why they're going to get swept tonight. I know the Hurricanes are like, oh, we can try and stop this curse. You're not stopping this curse. The Florida Panthers are they're so beyond talented that you just can't even you shouldn't even be on the ice with them. It's crazy. All right in front, Barkov goes for a jamming opportunity. And of course, the Hurricanes had to resort back to Frederick Anderson. Kachenkov is just not ready. He is just not ready for a starting conference final role. Here we go. We gotta find some guys to put out tonight. Those guys will be fun. Get looking at the cards, everybody. Let's, you know what? I'll bring everybody down to the card section. No, I'm just way more of a Metal Universe guy. But Chucky. And then maybe we got a Bob. I know we got a Bob here. Yeah, that Bob is so sick. All right, everybody. All right, everybody's here for our guests that have came here to play. Here are some of the star players. Here are going to be some of the more notable players. Here are the players that we taken is telling you to keep your eye out and your ears out for because these are the players that I'll probably be speaking about the most and casting about the most. Listen for when you hear Andrei Svechnikov, depth of winner, ice. That's a beauty. Look at that guy. Brett Burns, their defense, color flow, allure. And Seth Jarvis, green parallel, ice. Seth Jarvis. Look at those fellas. All right, for the Kitties, Sergei Bobrovsky, the goalie. Bobrovsky's been putting in just insane work this playoffs. Last year, he helped that team. He just was a brick wall. Almost let his team get reverse swept in the finals, but eventually the Panthers just held on and they won that game. Matthew Tkachuk. Of course, Tkachuk, he is definitely known for being an aggravator, but he's also got so much talent. He is dangerous everywhere on the ice. Matthew Tkachuk is a player that you have to respect. And the captain of the team, Barkov from Metal Universe. See the spaceships behind him and like little pod. Hurricanes getting shot opportunities, but the Bobrovsky covering that puck, not letting that puck go anywhere near the inside of his net. That's pretty cool, the Frost one again. That's really cool. PWHL. Maybe I'll have to get a Frost jersey up there and a Frost cap. Do you need to get burped? Do you need water? Panthers attacking, but Brent Burns dropped it for Sebastian Aho. Not Aho. Oh my gosh. I was going to say, oh my gosh. I was going to say Andrei Svechnikov, but I don't know why Aho came to mind. Svechnikov, and it was a crazy opportunity there for the Panthers, too. Oh, man, I completely screwed up my calling on that one. I got too excited, everybody. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Panthers behind their net, getting harassed. And are they going to get out of their zone? Barkov does. Here, Hurricanes do their best to harass the Panthers to prevent them from getting inside their zone. That's not exactly going to happen. Hurricanes come through the neutral zone. Marnock smacks that puck along to Stahl. He's held up by Kulikov. Hurricanes in front of the net. But the Panthers clear to neutral zone. Orlov, huge reverse hit on Verhaeghe. But now the Panthers dump it in and they're going to attack. Sam Bennett, Verhaeghe, Tkachuk. This line can make a lot of trouble. Shot to the front of the net. And Tkachuk eating some cross checks from Martinook in the front of the net. That's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Wow, I think that's just so cool that I'm looking at this Minnesota Frost thing right now, everybody, and it's just so cool. Take a look at this goal. If I don't have enough followers to get copyrighted. Sorry, TSN. Wow, I just can't believe that happened. Panthers getting opportunities in the front of the net. And they're battling. Oh, we got a penalty? On Blake? Slashing penalty against the Hurricanes. Blake slashed Barkov's fingers. We're going to go to a Panthers power play, everybody. Ekblad in his own zone as the Panthers wait to boost in. Here they come. Over the blue line. Shockey shoots it to the front of the net. Easy save for Anderson. Puck goes off to the sides. To the corners, I guess you could say. Ekblad flips it back in as the puck almost comes out, and he just flicks it right into the netting. And both of these teams are going to try I mean, this game is so pivotal. The Hurricanes have 6 shots so far, so that they're trying really hard right now. The Panthers have 7 shots right now. Both teams trying extremely, extremely, extremely hard to come away with this win tonight in this Eastern Conference Finals game. Of course, this is game 4. Panthers win. They're going back to that Stanley Cup. Hurricanes win. They're, for the most part, prolonging their defeat. Nobody believes in them at this point. There is close to a 0% chance this team moves on. I mean, it's sad how bad they were crushed. Kachuk tries to get it to the front, but Burns, he got in front of that pass. Hurricanes clear the puck. 35 seconds left on this power play. Where's that puck going? Panthers have it over the blue line. They're trying to attack. Hurricanes, do you ice that puck? Nope. Panthers tipped it. Forsling encourages the puck up the ice, but the Hurricanes take it. Now Svechnikov on the right boards. Curls, drags, tries out Dougie Forsling. Gets pinned up along the boards. Bobrovsky falls on his butt. He somehow gets back up. That was weird. He all of a sudden lost his balance and fell into the net. Luckily, he got back up on his feet. Play continues, or has been going on, as the battle for possession, not just possession, but clear possession, as the Hurricanes take clear wide shots nowhere near the net, as they try to figure out how to maintain possession of the puck, and of course, have some offensive attacks. Bobrovsky covers up that puck, and we will have a face-off. Just about 5 minutes left to go in this first period. Two. Natural. One of each. All right, everybody. What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying in the chat? What are we saying in the chat about this game? Does it feel like it's just a dam? Or honestly, I think my brain goes to like really funny things. And all I think about is I think the Hurricanes are like a small village protected by like some wooden outposts. And the Florida Panthers are just this big, rough and tough, it's like army with like a legit battering ram, and they're just ramming the life out of this door. And eventually this door is gonna break. And it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Nobody believes they have an opportunity at all. Burns with a shot. Looks like it bounced off the glass behind Bobrovsky. Svechnikov turn and pop, another shot. Hurricanes with 9 shots. This could be the most shots that they've had in the first period all series. What I mean, it's really sad when it's taking a team, or when it's taking a team to their very last, their last juice, their last effort to put in effort, right? You're at the very end. You don't have you don't have a choice right now but to compete and to put up numbers. You haven't done it all series long, and this is where you're at. You have to do it. You have to. You don't have a choice. You don't do it, you go home. Hurricanes, they get stalled to skate that puck up. He got pinched off. Puck goes to neutralize yet again. Lundell brings it up. Panthers offensive zone. It's bubbling. But the Hurricanes playing some decent defense. Hurricanes, 11 shots on the period. Nobody thought, I didn't think this was going to happen, but here we are. What we got? What do we got? Face off, Panthers. Who's 26? Gotta look at this. Let me look at the roster. That Nishkinen? No, it's on the Panthers. Beliscus. Panthers come up again. Schmidt. Oh, penalty against the Hurricanes. That must have been a slash. A second penalty against Blake. Ooh. Nate Schmidt takes a retaliation penalty for no reason right when you get a power play. What an idiot. Boliscus. Kitties. 4-on-4 hockey for 2 minutes. Both teams, I guess. Everyone gets to play 4-on-4 hockey. But the Panthers, they're a little bit more deadly as Rodriguez skates in. Barkov takes the puck in center stage. Panthers take a shot. It was Ekblad. Beautiful save by was that Jarvis? Yes. I always get Jarvis and Slavin's numbers mixed up, 74 and 20. He hits Slavin's skate right in the ankle. That's probably not going to feel too great. Soft. Hurricanes, they take it. And they're just going to sit behind the net. Stankoven comes around to the left, picks up speed. He receives the pass. He curls around. He didn't like what he saw. Just about a minute off of that power play or that penalty, I guess, that is resulting in the 4-on-4 hockey. Kulikov gives it to Jones. And Jones to Kulikov. Kulikov passes it to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe up. Seth Jones curls around, looks one way, looks the other way. And the puck comes out of the zone. Panthers mishandling the puck, or is the Hurricanes putting up some great defense? No matter what, we got 50 seconds left in this first period before we're going to go to the intermission, and we have no goals. A lot of shots, 10 by the Hurricanes, 7 by the Kitties. Forsling gets the puck in. No one's touching him. He sends the puck along, and Aho will beat Marchand to the puck. Burns brings the puck deep. He duggies past Ekblad, and he got the puck totally deep. But now Bennett will send it up to Schmidt as Schmidt converts the puck to neutral ice. Will any team get a shot to end this period? Nope, the Hurricanes, they're just going to kind of skate it out a little bit and let the clock expire. 0-0, everybody. That's it for period 1. Well, I'm Week Haken. I'll see you for period 2. We'll get more into some stats. We'll open a pack of hockey cards. I'll see you then. Everybody, this is Week Haken. I'll be back shortly. yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, we back, we back. Well, I should say I'm back. We Kagan's back. We got more hockey. We are in period 2. 0-0 hockey game. Let's get ready back into it. Panthers. Reminder to everybody watching tonight. This is game 4. The Panthers are up 3-0. They have the Hurricanes right where they want them. 1 game away from defeat. And the way they've been winning, it's been blowouts. It's been blowouts. The Hurricanes have been getting absolutely crushed. Every single chance, every single opportunity, the Hurricanes are getting crushed. This game is their last chance to do literally anything. So this is the desperation game. And in a desperation game, you kind of do things that you're not going to do in normal games. And one of those might be skating at 120%. And how long can you keep up skating at 120%? And that's a hard thing for a team that's down 3-0 in the series. And on top of that, you have this curse that has been going through your organization for almost 20 years. You just can't win conference final games. You're just incapable of it. And the Hurricanes, they're such a weird team because they're just good enough to make it to the playoffs. Like their strategy is good enough that they can normally smother teams and beat them in the regular season. But come the playoffs, their strategy just doesn't seem to connect. It doesn't translate. It doesn't have the desired effect. It feels that even if the Hurricanes win the first game, maybe the second game too, it feels like it doesn't take much for the opposing team to adjust. Moving my little camera. There we go. Panthers behind their net, trying to get control of it. Hurricanes want to keep that puck on in. They do. But Lustarinen's going to bounce it off the back of the net and get to Nate Schmidt. Nate Schmidt, of course, scored those 3 goals in the first series against the Lightning. He was the Panthers' highest goal scorer for the longest time in the playoffs. A lot of other guys are finally catching up to him. However, I'd like to see him get a couple more, take some more shots. Same thing that the Hurricanes weren't doing, which was taking shots. Puck getting blasted to the net. Bobrovsky kick saving. Hurricanes. They're gonna try and send that puck out of their zone. Now, and that's like another interesting thing when you look at the Panthers, when you look at the position. Thank you. I was wondering where this was. Ooh. Hurricanes were getting opportunities. Aho got a chance. Seth Jones blocked it. Sounds like the Hurricanes are going to go to the power play. Hurricanes, let's see what they can do. As Seth Jones took a penalty for hooking. Here we go, Hurricanes. Let's see if they can really turn up the storm. They get over the line. It goes to Aho, but the puck is bouncing a little bit too much for him to keep it calm. He had to refocus. And now the passing has begun for the Hurricanes. Aho, diagonal feed. Back to Gostisbehere, who takes a shot. Bounces right off of Bobrovsky. Jarvis just a bit too far away to make a rebound. Hurricanes are going to try again. Centering attempt. Comes out of the zone. Hurricanes mismanage the puck yet again. Figure it out, Hurricanes. Let's do it. Come on, Staycoven. Figure it out. Figure it out. He beat his man. Hurricanes, can they control it? Puck comes bouncing out front. Taylor Hall back and forth. Kaniemi. And it's just plays like that with the Hurricanes where you just see the loss of confidence. Where Taylor Hall's like, oh, I'll pass it back. I'm not going to shoot it. 16 shots so far for the Hurricanes. 7 for the Panthers. 5 minutes practically gone in the second period. Hurricanes are showing up for the first time this entire series. Burns can't hold the puck in. It comes right on out. Ekblad pressures Hall all the way back into his defensive zone. No, Burns has to figure out a way to get out. Bennett gave him some gruff. Power plays over. Oh, it's a miscommunication behind the Hurricanes net. Anderson and Burns miscommunicated. And they just left the puck for one another, and then they both left the puck behind the net. The Panthers almost stole the puck and centered it. Now we have Tkachuk going to the box. Embellishment on Tkachuk, hooking on Stahl, it sounds like. Embellishment, what a unique penalty. It can be legit or it can be a lie. Four-on-four hockey. Brent Burns. He brings it all the way down the ice. But he's harassed by multiple Panthers and eventually loses the puck. Ekblad, his turn. 2 defensemen on each team advancing the puck. So many unique opportunities. 2 4-on-4s this hockey game. Seth Jones sends Bennett, but he can't connect with it. Panthers offsides. 1:24 left to go on the 4-on foul. What do we got going on? It's a commercial. That's why I'm just kind of like staring with my jaw down. PWHL. I can't believe it. The Frost won again. Oh my gosh. One game winning goal. Who was it? Shelpers. Sheepers. What a tiny trophy. I hope the league grows. That looks like he's videotaping something. Face off win. Hurricanes. 1 minute 20 left on this 4-4 hockey. This first goal keeps getting more and more and more important the less time we have in this hockey game. Obviously, that means the less time the opposing team would have to counterattack. Hurricanes, first time having the puck in the offensive zone during this 4-4 play. And Aho out Dougie's himself. Loses it to the Panthers. And that seems to have been what's been going on in this series is that the Hurricanes might over stick handle, might overpass, but they do it so much they just lose the puck. Panthers taking a shot, misses the net, but it comes out and they'll regenerate, they'll reattack, they'll figure out a different way. Lundell comes in, 2-on-1. Frederick Anderson kicks the puck out to his own glove. He holds on to that puck. Panthers taking shots. Hurricanes gotta clear that puck. They gotta get that puck out. Hurricanes have that puck in the Panther zone. Looks like Orlov comes in on the right side, streaking in, looking for an opportunity, but also trying to keep his edge. Bumped a little bit. Bennett to Kachuk. Kachuk bounces it out into neutral ice. Hurricanes just send the puck back in, giving both teams an opportunity to reset. Panthers take the opportunity for a stretch pass to Kachuk. Pass to Kachuk. Pass to Kachuk. That's a hard thing to say. Pass. Kachuk, 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 Kachuk. Schmidt taking some shots, but it bounced in traffic and didn't make it. Didn't even get halfway near to where it was supposed to go. Panthers come skating now. Svechnikov makes it all the way in, takes a shot. Oh, beautiful shot for the Hurricanes and a beautiful opportunity there for a rebound, but no one was there. Hurricanes with twice as many shots. Hurricanes are playing this game exactly the way they need to, like their life depends on it, period. They have over twice as many shots as the Panthers have halfway through the hockey game. This has been crazy. And the Panthers get the puck out of their zone. Intense hockey game, still no score, everybody. All right. We're gonna take a break from casting. Mod, mod. We don't know where our mod went. We might open a pack of hockey cards tonight, everybody. We might open a pack of hockey cards. See how we're feeling. I'll consider today a part of the weekend as oops, it's part of my weekend. So it's part of my weekend. It's part of your weekend. Oh man. So we got a commercial break right now. But just thinking in the way the Hurricanes are attacking, you just don't think that there's any way. I don't think there's any way that the Hurricanes are trying so hard. And even if they get one, the Panthers, they're just a team that just they're so scrappy. They can figure it out. They can get the puck back. I just think that the Hurricanes right now, it almost feels like they don't want to try. I mean, they're trying really hard, but the Panthers, this is the difference when you know that you have a goalie that you can believe on versus the goalie like, oh no, if he gets shot on, or like there's some teams that have that anxiety, and unfortunately with certain goalies, you get to that point. Sometimes and it's really hard for a goalie to get out. This girl wants to show off her Panthers. She's trying to dance. Girl behind the broadcaster trying to get a little TikTok dance going in, but Camera zoomed in on him before. Man, those camera people just know that whoever has those seats wants their 14, 15 seconds of fame. Here comes Stakeoven all alone, takes the ripper and pop, scores! Stakeoven scores for the Hurricanes. The first shot for the first goal, for that matter, goes to the Hurricanes. Is this a bad change? Just no one's by him. He just takes a shot. It goes right over Bobrovsky's blocker. And that puck just goes right in. Stankoven lasers it right over the blocker. That's a great shot. What a shot. What a shot. But this is what we need. We need the Panthers to try harder. They only have 9 shots. We know the Panthers are going to win no matter what. Hurricanes, you can get the first goal. That does not matter. That does not matter. You got to feel a lot better about yourself. You're accomplishing stuff. But that's the thing about the Hurricanes, though, is that they're going to get their confidence up, and then it's going to come crashing down. Here could be another opportunity for a 2-on-1 for the Hurricanes. Svechnikov centering feed. Bobrovsky, beautiful save. Beautiful save. The Hurricanes almost had 2 goals in under a minute. Bobrovsky let in a laser, but has not let his mind get cloudy after that first goal. Marchand. Oh, a shot right off the post for the Panthers. They're taking more shots. They want rebounds. That puck's getting iced. That puck's coming. Oh, no, a faster skating Hurricane. Is that Carrier? Negates the icing against Schmidt. Huge plays for the Hurricanes. Getting lucky as the puck ricochets off the crossbar. And then Carrier negating the icing. Huge. Huge. Puck goes out of play. Beautiful. And the puck comes on now. Gossespierre tries to shoot it to the front. That goes out into the netting again. The Hurricanes scoring the first goal. Finally, we have a goal. The Hurricanes doing everything they can to stay alive. Score the first one tonight. That was Robertson behind the net. If that was Svechnikov, he would have done that Michigan instantly. There was nobody on him. Panthers clear the puck down the ice. Gossespierre just rips that puck right out. Comes right to neutral ice. And now it's a 3-on-3. Hall can't beat Ekblad. He falls to the ice. Panthers get that puck into the zone. And as quickly as I say that, we have a 3-on-1 coming the other way for the Hurricanes. Pass picked off by Ekblad, I want to say. Huge opportunity right there for the Panthers to pick off that pass. Well, that was going right in. That puck was going right in. The Hurricanes really, really, really showing up this game. Their passes have been incredible. Their shots have been accurate. But the other thing, though, is that the Panthers, they're calm. They're not erratic. They're not freaking out. However, they are giving a lot of 2-on-1 opportunities. They're giving a lot of centering feed opportunities up right now. And I fear that they may be feeling calm, but it might be a different feeling that this team might have to exude in order to remain competitive. Bennett dumps the puck in. Well, the Panthers struggling to get some offense to generate after the Hurricanes' goal. The Hurricanes have been buzzing. They've been storming all over this place. The wins are critical. And it looks like Anderson holds that puck. We got some commercials. Stankoven, when I saw him have all that space, you're like, there's no way this guy's not going to get a ripper of a shot. And he did. Another commercial break. What? Oh. When this tournament, or should I say this game, has just been weird because it feels like they'll be able to compete, but they're just not. They're just not competing that well. I think the Panthers. I mean, that's the thing, though. Even the second goal, even if the Hurricanes score 2 goals, even if the second goal is in this second period, I think the Panthers can still come back. Oh, Lindell got the puck over the blue line. Refs are whistling it dead, though. All right, play resumes, everybody. Hurricanes have it in the offensive zone. Panthers recover the puck. And they get it over the blue line, but not in a controlled fashion, so that is considered offsides. All right, play continues. Panthers try to figure it out in their defensive zone. They send the puck up. No icing. Anderson attempts to clear it. Fails to do it. Bennett curls around for Hagee. Waits, drags, sends it in front. Apparently he still has it. Couldn't get the centering feed to go, actually. Hurricanes dip and dive and shoot that puck out. Now the Hurricanes controlling the puck around the Panthers net. Something that we are not used to seeing. Orlov has the puck, he drags, slaps it. Bobrovsky saves it. We're not used to seeing the Hurricanes control the puck like that. Play resumes, everybody. Lock in. We still got more hockey, everybody. We still got more hockey. Where's that puck going? It's behind the Panthers net. Oh, they got so much more energy than this. There's no way this is going to be a 1-goal hockey game. I mean, we got 3 minutes left, right, in the second period. So both teams kind of reserving energy. Shot there for the Panthers. The Panthers have been getting a lot of unique takeaway opportunities where they've been just rifling shots at the net. Slavin, Goss to spare. Hurricanes taking more shots, but they're not going in yet. So they're going to continue to battle and trying to hold the zone. As the Panthers are struggling to figure out how to generate offense from the Hurricanes right now. It honestly feels like the Panthers are just letting the Hurricanes tucker themselves out. Here, you guys get all these shots, and then hopefully by the time you're done taking all these shots, you'll be too tired to take more shots. Slavin shoots that puck, bounces it around Ekblad. Can't get the puck in. Taylor Hall dumps it in. Forsling couldn't clear it, but now Bennett steals it from a Hall that was on the ice. He's falling a lot, man. Taylor Hall, what a fall from grace, man. What a fall from grace. To be a cross check about Brent Burns. Got the stick up on. He got his stick a little too high on Verhage, is what it's sounding like. See how this power play goes. Hurricanes struggle to clear it. Panthers still have it. Panthers power play. They're going to have to regain that puck as Bobrovsky has it waiting for them behind his net. If the Panthers don't score on this power play, they'll have about 10 seconds to start the third. That will give them just about enough time to possibly make his own entry if they don't score before the second period is over. Behind the net. That was Chucky. Panthers, a lot of passes working out for him. Rodriguez takes the shot, and it goes right off the boards. Awful shot, 20 feet over the net. Rodriguez. Ekblad shot. That gets blocked. Less than a minute to go in this period, everybody. Panthers hold it. Tkachuk takes the shot. It bounces off. Can Barkov get it back to Tkachuk? He cannot. Puck goes all the way down that ice. About one last opportunity for the Panthers with 25 seconds left on the clock. Oh, and they can't do it. Aho takes a shot, shorthanded. But now the Panthers, with 10 seconds left, Tkachuk waits, holds it, tries to get it to Bennett. Centering feed, blocked opportunity. And the Hurricanes, with some fantastic defense to end the second period, score the only goal of the game. They're up 1-0. We got 11 seconds left of this power play. We got one period left of hockey unless we have a tie game. Duh. Hurricanes doing everything they can to not only lift the curse, but keep their playoff hopes alive. I'm Week Aiken, and I'm going to go to a period intermission. I'll be back soon. See everybody back for that third period. Eastern Conference Final Game 4. Yeah. I'll tell you, everybody, these hockey games, they're coming back a lot faster than the period just seems to start. They don't even have the telecast going up, and then they send it right to they have a commercial, and then the game starts again. Panthers did get the puck in with the last 11 seconds of their power play. They don't drain it. They don't drain it. Marchand takes the puck and he just rips it. Good stick from Orlov to deflect it. Panthers come away with the puck. Another face-off. And Stankoven gets sent for a long stretcher. He gets thrown to the ice by Kulikov. Kulikov's going to take an interference penalty. Panthers couldn't complete their power play, but just gave the other team another power play. Play resumes. Hurricanes power play. They can't control the puck, and that puck goes all the way back into their zone. Hurricanes, if you get this goal, you might feel a little safe for this game, but against the Cats, you can't ever feel safe. The most Hurricanes thing to happen right now would be a shorthanded goal against them. Well, that would be one way for just a godsend opportunity to turn into your reckoning. Oh, high stick. Totally high stick. They're gonna have to try. They're gonna have to drop that puck again. And Hurricanes, they can't win another face-off. That puck goes all the way back into their zone again. I'd be starting to get a little frustrated if I was them. Hurricanes, a few passes and go for a shot, but Taylor Hall is the one that was in charge of unloading the shot, and the shot was embarrassingly weak. Hurricanes continue to push the puck up the ice. Taking shots. And they keep going wide. Kulikov comes out of the box. 3-on-1 Kulikov shot. Another wraparound attempt. He still has it. But Stahl interrupts the passing. Oh, what a beautiful opportunity for the Panthers. And a scary, scary, scary opportunity against the Hurricanes. Power plays unsuccessful for both the Hurricanes and the Panthers. 3 minutes into the hockey game. Or 3 minutes into the period. Gosh, the spare sends that puck out. Aho rifles more shots. Svechnikov with the turn up pop. And the Hurricanes with 23 shots. The Panthers only with 13. An all-time low for them in this series so far. The Panthers, though, they feel like they're just waiting. They're just patiently waiting for their opportunity, though. Lundell had a one-on-one opportunity against Anderson. He gets smacked down, chopped. Panthers to another power play. What a few opportunities. Kulikov comes out of the box and the puck is right at his skates. A 3-on-1 opportunity develops for the Panthers, but also a sliding defenseman made it a little bit more difficult for him to redirect the puck the way he wanted it to go. Panthers lose the puck on the faceoff. Stahl comes down looking for a stretch. Can't get there. Panthers give it away. A drive by the Hurricanes. And the Panthers already giving up 2 dangerous opportunities for the Hurricanes. It looks like they don't want to win this hockey game. They almost feel bad for them. Panthers getting shots now. Can the Panthers? No, dude, Panthers can't control that puck. It comes out again. Ugh. Verhaeghe, shoot that puck in. All right, Panthers control that puck in the offensive zone. Nate Schmidt, no look pass. Obviously doesn't connect. Panthers right in front. Anderson's on his stomach. Bennett looking for Schmidt. The puck bounces. Schmidt can't get to it. Panthers looking for those perfect opportunities, but they're just not coming. Then they tried to force it. It was almost dangerous against them. Panthers move the puck ahead. But now, counterattack from the Hurricanes. Both teams unsuccessful with all of the power plays. Hurricanes score! Hurricanes score. They're up 2-0 with 13 to go. Full centering opportunity and attempt for the Hurricanes. Centering pass, Jankowski, a guy you never thought was going to score, Flips the puck right over Bobrovsky's glove, and we're at a 2-0 hockey game. Oh, we got an offsides challenge. This is offsides. This is huge for the Panthers. Offsides, it sounds like. Paul Maurice and his coaching staff. We have an offsides player. No goal. No goal. Puck is coming back. Good challenge for the Panthers. I mean, and if there's anything that can get a hockey team to jolt, to be like, oh, yeah, it was way too close. We don't want this to happen. I want this to happen again. They're gonna be playing a lot harder, I'll tell you right now. That team's gonna be playing a lot harder right now. Here we go. Panthers saved by the offsides. They're gonna play even harder now. They got reminded real quick how easy the fun could go away. Hurricanes still swarming. Hall loses the puck. Taylor Hall has lost the puck so many times. He is a turnover magnet. Sturm tries to get the puck to the front. Has he been injured? I think he was been injured. Gadovich just swarming his man. 25 shots for the Hurricanes, 15 for the Panthers. A complete reverse of the way both these two teams have been competing. A total reverse about how both of these teams have been competing. The Hurricanes, they were barely shooting the first few games. And believe it or not, that had a direct correlation on the results, not winning a single game. Now they have 10 more shots than the Panthers, and they're up a goal. Panthers controlling the puck in front. They're getting some great offensive zone time right now. There's the swarm of the Panthers is just a beautiful thing to watch. Barkov in front. Can he control the puck? No, Panthers can control the puck. Hurricanes slap it around the boards, around the glass, on the glass. And now Ekblad has to hold on to the puck in the defensive zone. Panthers offsides after calling offsides penalty. Offsides against the opposing team. Another commercial break, everybody. Things are heating up. I feel like we're gonna have a conclusion real soon. I think we're gonna get a conclusion of this match real soon. Hurricanes just getting so many great shots, so many great opportunities, and you can tell that they're like they know this is do or die. I think a lot of their players have figured out this is do or die. Orlov, dump that puck in. Insta penalty. Panthers back to the power play, they're saying. Panthers taking shots. Thank goodness. Panthers on the power play. Puck all the way in their zone. They got to work it back out. And Seth Jones drops it a little bit too far back for Rodriguez. They have to find a second wave of gas. Rodriguez breaks through two defensemen. Can Ekblad maintain the puck control? He cannot. Hurricanes cross ice clear. Bobrovsky gives it to Chucky. Here they come again. Barkov rips the puck in, but the Panthers are offsides. Unlucky. Puck's been dropped. Burns sends the puck up. So far, the Hurricanes, they steal the puck. Aho skates it down the ice. He takes the shot of Bobrovsky. He drops it. Kachuk developing a 3-on-2. Panthers are in. Nobody there in the pass. But they keep it in. Marchand, centering opportunity for Hagee. Panthers somehow keep the puck in. Oh my gosh, for Hagee to Bennett. Ripper by Schmidt. The Panthers, can they get the puck? They can't. Still 22 seconds left to go in the power play. They're giving all these opportunities for Hagee in the slot. He takes the shot. The puck bounces. Ekblad has it at the blue line. They're still trying. 10 seconds left to go. Marchand waits, gives it to Ekblad. Another clapper. The puck keeps bouncing around. It bounces out. Stankoven comes out of the box. Stankoven, the only goal scorer, bounces the puck diagonally as he's in the Panthers zone. Of course, trying to get some reinforcements. Panthers, they're just going to ice that puck. No, it wasn't the Panthers. It was the Hurricanes mismanaging a pass. We're in our last 10 minutes, folks. Assuming we don't have any overtime. Tablet charge. Before when the game's just about to end, will you make popcorn? Thank you. Panthers get the puck to the front of the net again. They're getting a lot of opportunities, but just nothing's going in. Do they think they scored? There was some like weird thing that rolled on the scoreboard. Panthers attempting to control this puck. Hurricanes are playing their game to a T right now, scoring their goal and just smothering the team with slight opportunal offense. Panthers shooting at the net, but it's bouncing off of everybody. They can't get past everybody. Getting great shots. Just nothing's breaking through. I like how ski goggles are just they're just at every championship so that they don't get their eyes burnt. See what other hockey guys are doing right now. Interesting. People kind of have that's a unique way of doing it. Or the Panthers have been smothered out from every offensive opportunity that they've had. We've gotten close, got a couple shots, but not generating anything with it. Lucerinen skates in, can't maintain control, but it's still in the offensive zone. All the Hurricanes caught staring at the puck, and all they care about is dumping it. Panthers, are they going to have an offensive opportunity with Bennett coming in? No, they got 3-on-1. And now Aho comes in, tries a backhander, but he misses the net. Kachuk gets the puck moving forward. So many Hurricanes just stopping any opportunity for the Panthers to advance the puck. This is the way that they've wanted to play all season. Well, not all season, all series, I meant. No, Panthers, they can't they're struggling to like maintain control of the puck. They're getting a few passes, but they're getting disrupted by the Hurricanes. I think the Hurricanes can feel it right now. The Hurricanes can feel how close they are away from one win. But that's kind of also the boring thing that we got going on right now, is it really just feels like one team's like, if we don't do anything for another 6 minutes, we can hopefully do this again for three more times. Right? Right? And another thing for the Panthers is that they're leaving a lot of guys in that offensive zone. Hurricanes having a great counterattack opportunity. And the Panthers, I think they trust Bobrovsky almost too much. Kind of just letting them, abandoning him, and going on with their life. And we're in another commercial. Maybe like keep like 10 of each. But I don't need like full stacks. And like 10 stacks of each of them or something. I'm just kind of like, what? I just can't believe we're here. Get us back in, game. Get us back in. Kulikov chips that puck in. And the Hurricanes, they can feel it. They can feel it. They know they're so close from winning this hockey game. Here comes Martinuk. Centering opportunity for Stankoven. More and more shots, more and more rebounds. You know what's so funny is I swear I said the Hurricanes had 25 shots on net like 25 shots ago. Are they just missing the net? Aho! Jarvis couldn't get the backhander, and the Hurricanes confidently controlling the puck, and not just confidently controlling the puck, they're having offensive zone opportunities. Some teams in these circumstances, when there's 4 minutes left, they're just dumping. The Hurricanes, they're attacking. Because I think the other part they know if they're not attacking, then the other. Oh, right in front! Bennett misshoots and just falls on his butt or falls on his knee. And guess what? The Hurricanes, another offensive opportunity for them. 3.5 minutes. Panthers. Does not seem like they might sweep the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes staying alive. Hurricanes getting more shots and redirects. Panthers hold on to it. Oh my gosh. I don't think the Panthers are going to win. I think we might have a game 5, and I hate this. I hate this. Puck is dropped. Panthers attacking. Hurricanes, are they going to mismanage the puck? Almost. A broken stick on the Panthers. The Hurricanes dump the puck all the way down. Less than 3 minutes to go, everybody. If you are the Panthers, right now, you need a goal. You don't know, you don't care how, you just need one. And Bennett's going to try to make that happen with the shot. It bounces behind the net. Recovered by Stankoven. Panthers, another opportunity as they're over the blue line. Empty net now for the Panthers. Kachuk on the ice. Poked! The Hurricanes bring it down the ice. Center feed, and they do it. Aho scores 2-0 hockey game. The Hurricanes, after almost 2 decades, are going to win their first conference final game. Everybody can get their stats. Svechnikov just gives it to Aho. I'll get an assist. Panthers are going to pull their goalie again. If they score in the next 30 seconds, Sergei Bobrovsky not even going to go back on the ice. Panthers, 6 skaters. They dump it in. Panthers get the puck, but no centering opportunity. They clear it to centering ice. Panthers just whack it back on in. Burns, easy clear, and Stahl puts it away easy. 3-0 hockey game. Hurricanes win. This game's over. Panthers stunned. Their first conference. I mean, and that's the funny thing about this too is that we got way more hockey to play. We got way more hockey to play than this. I mean, that's kind of just where we're at right now. The Hurricanes, they're going to win a conference final game, the first time in like 20 years. And it was a shutout. Honestly, it was more of a 1-0 win. The Cats just couldn't get anything. And the other thing is that they were very patient. These games are very unique because these games are unique in the sense that there's two things that are going on. Yeah, the Panthers are trying to sweep the Hurricanes. But the Panthers, yeah, it was a burp. The Panthers are also they're trying to tire out the Hurricanes. They got 4 games, they got a 3-game cushion. Now, too. They know that if they get the Hurricanes to play the most frantic hockey that they possibly can get them to play, Hurricanes might be tired out. The Hurricanes may not have the gas in them to continue to compete. That is exactly why the Panthers right now might not feel so. I mean, yes, they lost the hockey game. They haven't lost the war. Panthers breaking sticks. And if you're a ref, you gotta be careful about rough stuff developing at the end of the hockey game. Refs throwing Gadovich out of the game. He's just gonna get a misconduct. You just get out of the game, not gonna deal with it. Rod Brindamore right now, very, 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 very proud of his team. But again, we're only at 1 game. We're only at 1 hockey game. They have a lot more wins to go. So the Hurricanes right now looks like they're gonna take it. Looks like, excuse me, definitely looks like the Hurricanes are winning this hockey game. Hurricanes with the power play for the last 30 seconds of this hockey game. I mean, if you're the Hurricanes, you gotta feel good about this. If you're the Panthers, part of you are like, oh no, they won. And then part of them, they're gonna be tired. But they'll be at home, so they'll be a little bit more energetic. But the Hurricanes, they're gonna be tired. And that's what the Panthers are expecting. Hurricanes win this game 3-0. Let's do a final rundown of our stats before we end our cast for tonight, everybody. Did not see this coming, everybody. Did not see this coming. Everybody was like, oh, it's over, it's over, it's over. Apparently it's not. 50 hits by the Cats, 37 by the Hurricanes. And of course, they were trying to get that puck. 20 shots only for the Panthers, 28 for the Hurricanes, getting 3 goals on those 28 shots. Not bad. 13 blocks for the Panthers, 15 for the Hurricanes. So very, very even blocks for both teams. The Panthers could have done a lot better. 15 giveaways by the Panthers, 17 by the Hurricanes. You felt like the Panthers did a lot worse towards the end of the game. 4 takeaways for the Hurricanes and 3 for the Panthers. Panthers just not generating the offense that they should. They got close, but just weren't ultimately able to generate the offense that they really needed to. All right, everybody. Another great stream, another fantastic cast. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of this cast tonight. Hurricanes extending the series and getting their first conference final win. A lot of players have a lot to be proud of. All right, everybody, have a good night. I'll see you back tomorrow for Oilers and Stars Game 4.